was actually.
Good morning, human burrito.
Hello.
Why is there rice in my water? Oh my god, this water is disgusting.
He's got
No, taste this. Taste this. I dare you. I dare you. It's not a pee bottle.
It's not a dare. Oh, sure, I'll have some.
Taste it.
It tastes like rice water.
It tastes like burnt water. I'm gonna have to put tea in there. Or does anybody have a crystal light or something? This is putrid.
Yeah, whiskey.
So good morning. We survived overnight. It is minus 29?
28.
28.
Oh, hit the outside, hit the outside, hit the outside. Behind you, behind you, behind you.
We got embers falling all over the place. We don't want the tent to
Combust.
get any holes.
No immolation of the tent.
But Grant, was it Grant that sent us that notification?
Mm-hmm.
The funny thing is we got signal here, and Audrey's phone every once in a while goes ding. I was actually last night when the tune started going, everyone was like, "What the hell is that?" But Grant was so nice to let us know it's minus 28,
And we shouldn't freeze to death.
we shouldn't freeze to death. So as you can see here, we got the wood stove stoked, and it's warming now.
Quickly.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice.
All right. So this morning, pierogies.
Oh,
A boiled or fried? Or both?
I think pierogies are tomorrow.
Is it?
It's
Breakfast.
breakfast.
Oh, you're
for the
disappointing me?
No.
Sausages, hash browns, and eggs.
Okay,
And bacon.
Whoa.
but more importantly, why
pack of
are
bacon in
why is
there.
the cooking crew in the sleeping bag?
Yeah.
I've done everything I can to give you a hint.
I'm getting it.
I started by saying it is 6. I said it was 6:30. It didn't work. They must have known I was doing daylight saving
Nah,
time.
just lazy.
One part of winter camping is ensuring you get ample amount of fat calories. So, as Amber is getting into the bacon, what's there? There's tons of cheese.
Hash browns.
And there's- oh my
eggs,
God, there's
a
hash
breakfast skillet.
Hash browns.
And leftover rice.
Because it's there.
So we're starting off with bacon and rice. The rice left over from yesterday. And apparently it smells delicious, eh, Ben?
Oh yeah.
What does it smell like?
Smells like the beer store, the return aisle of the beer store. The black bins.
Can you do us a favor and do a taste test, please?
Well, I want to use my own spoon, which is frozen to my bowl right
okay.
now.
Well, I guess I'll have to try. So there's
Yeah, I'll hold
bacon
it for
and there's
you.
bacon grease in there. So Amber,
Fuck you.
what is the conclusion?
This is disgusting. I'm not a picky eater.
So the bacon is Andre, you want to explain what that bacon is?
It's craft beer bacon. It's delicious,
Oh.
and there seems to be a mutiny, or
And-
definitely a lack
No,
of consensus on its deliciousness.
It's delicious and nutritious.
That's right.
Smells like the return cans at the beer store. Oh, that's don't touch that.
Oh,
That was a mistake.
we got a bunch of rookies here.
Off of my driveway, I gotta take down now. One is
we're just having
good.
breakfast. We're
It's
working
got a
on our
good way to go.
5,000
The other
calorie
one-
meal.
The worst part is if it's
So-
gonna get hung up.
You can see here,
You know, I
we got
I
hash
the
brown,
winch though on the truck, right?
David's portion size,
Craft-
my portion size.
craft beer, bacon, and tons of cheese. There's Amber's side. Look at Amber's portion and mine.
Good God.
How much do you
Takes
have?
a lot to keep this fine,
Let's see how
well-oiled
much you have.
machine running.
Yeah, you will be well greased, that's for sure.
You're setting yourself.
She's the mission is baiting.
It's frosty. Numb fingers immediately.
That's why I'm going with this.
Admit. Okay, it's painfully cold. The battery looks like it's going to run out any minute. So we didn't continue on the route because, well, I think people just thought it was going to be too difficult. Andre was suffering from a lot of cramping the night before, and his knee was bothering him. And then Amber also had issues with her back spasming. I can't even talk because my mouth is so cold. So we went back, and there was talk of finishing the trip today and heading out, but I convinced them to make the most of New Year's Eve, and so we just went back and we were at Faya Lake.
They just darken it to like a brown.
Yeah.
Imrose has nice goggles.
What kind?
Oakley's.
So we're just at Faya, and we're gonna have an early day here. Enjoy New Year's here with a polar dip. We're gonna try to squeeze into there. No, we're just we don't want to boil melt snow because it took so many hours. So we're gonna get access to water, and it'll make our lives a lot easier.
I don't know.
It's a beautiful day. As you can see, the sun's out, but it is brutally cold, and that's why my face is covered. There's a nice little wind, and it just literally feels like your skin is about to freeze. We've been trying to set up camp and stuff, but we've been having such a hard time because the snow depth is very shallow, and it's hard to get the pegs in, and even to get the pegs in with a bunch of snow to allow the snow to consolidate, it's just not happening because it's so cold that the snow is just staying like crystal. So it's been quite a challenge trying to get the teepee up. So as you can see here, it's all flat in here. This is the area that we were going to set up the teepee, but it just did not work. And plus we got some wind coming off the lake, which made it even more challenging. So we went up back in the forest and we set up the teepee over there. And we just had to use things like ropes and rocks and tying to a tree, guying it down. It's not the prettiest setup, but it's working, and I think we're gonna survive. I wonder if you can see me. It's absolutely gorgeous tonight. It is it's freezing cold. I first had my snot rocket form into an icicle. I was carrying wood up and I was wondering what the hell was touching my lip, and realized it was my snot dripping and froze from my nose. So that was partially disgusting and pretty unique. So we were just splitting wood. Just stockpiling a bunch of wood for the night, and the full moon is, I think it looks like it's pretty much a full moon, so it's absolutely gorgeous across the lake. But with a clear sky, look over here. I wonder if you can capture it. You can see it over there. You won't need my light here, but you can see the moon, and you can see the lake. I don't know if this is going to capture it, but the shadows across the lake there. And just headed over. So hard to handle with frozen fingers. I'm just head over to the lake to get the final amount of wood, and then I think we're gonna go into the teepee, warm up, and get supper going. And being New Year's Eve, we got a few treats. One of them will be ice cream, of course, which I've mentioned before, and we got some sparklers, I think, and some glow sticks to celebrate. So the thing is, whether we're gonna make it to midnight, I'm not sure. Even though today wasn't a long day, you know, being in the cold, shivering, you know, your muscles being so tight, it does wear you out. So I'll be surprised if we make it to midnight. But anyhow, I should get going and get the rest of the wood because my fingers are ready to fall off.
Instead of ditching them, we were good people and only make 2K. We were just pushing them.
Why?
If I was you, I might say so.
Amber, put your headlamp on, Ben.
Oh, wait.
We need a spotlight.
No, I'm done.
No, go.
No. This is...
We do too.
There
The
you go.
evidence against me is getting overwhelming. They're gonna send me to her institution.
No way.
Here, I'm making sure we're doing the right moves. Look at this guy go. Oh.
You needed facial expression.
Okay, my calories have
You get
been
to see how
burned.
close he is to the Ariel.
This is what happens when you're cold. You stand up. And even when you stand up, you wear coats and toques and shiver.
Any colder, we need the balaclava.
Yeah.
It's not even a joke. You look like such an arse.
I don't even care.
He's wearing a down
I'm like
anorak.
losing feathers.
Wearing a down dress.
We're getting desperate because the stove pretty much
You don't see you in
died,
2 minutes. Should I come
and,
back and like, here's
we tried to stoke it earlier, but it didn't work. So yeah, it's getting very cold in here. So we are just about to partake in a tub of ice cream
Which makes perfect sense at these temperatures.
because we're freezing our ass off. So we've got Madagascar bourbon vanilla. Woo! So we're gonna give it a shot and well, shiver while we're eating it.
Hi. It's really
It's
cool.
actually pretty good.
Yeah,
Mm.
you don't get that cold. You can't even take a big piece of it. So
Here, we'll trade.
Have you ever cut anything with a spoon?
I was serious about getting this soft.
It's so
This is pretty much the
frozen.
most practical measure I can offer up at the moment.
Not even the strength of titanium. I've had it in my. That's good though.
can you taste the bourbon?
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. I can...
You'll manage. You're,
Good.
you're a big girl now.
So happy New Year, 2018. We survived. And this was the colder night of the two, right?
Oh,
But
yeah.
definitely,
Oh yeah.
by far. We woke up at 7 o'clock. It is frosty in here, but everyone's happy and alive, right?
Oh yeah.
Have a mix of both.
How was your first experience in this temperature, Ben?
Not great. It's fine.
Want to tell us about your sock incident? Now you're trying to pawn off somebody.
This one?
He had multiple layers of sock and you tried to dry it.
Well, when I took my sock out of my boot, it was frozen yesterday.
Frozen.
I don't want to do that again.
Mine's
No, it's okay.
gonna do the same probably.
Amber, how was your sleep?
It was alright.
Keeping Andre warm?
The 0 degree bag is all one
Somebody
needs.
needed to make sure you survived the night.
But where's your quill?
They were all in
Inside.
Oh.
Inside.
Andre did like the cardinal sin of sleeping and breathing in his bag because he brought a zero, not even a bag, a quilt.
2 quilts.
The man is insane.
And the sleeping at the Z-Light, the X-Thermos bus.
Yeah.
I did need the X-Therm. I did need the X-Therm.
He certainly did. But the man survived. So we're starting 2018 on, it might be a frozen foot, but on a good foot. We just got out of the tent to get some water from the lake. And being how cold it is, we're pretty sure that it's pretty solid. And here you go, here's our hole. You can see it's clear ice, so it's well frozen over. And it looks like it's at least a couple inches thick, if not more. So Ben's gonna try to break it open here. Just like yesterday when we started.
Oh,
Voila. So it does look like it's a couple inches thick. There we go. Bingo.
come on.
You should be able to get it though.
Yeah, we should be able to get water from there.
Yep. It makes our work a lot easier instead of trying to melt snow, especially being cold and having to go in and out. So this was being by a lake certainly helped a lot. It was a cold night for sure.
Oh yeah.
Cold night. Colder than the last one, that's for sure. So for New Year's morning, we're having, check this out, pierogies, sausages, sour cream, and cheese. Nice job, guys.
Yep.
Thank you.
Let's see how it works out.
Yeah, I guess I should taste it first, eh?
Yeah, don't get so quick to think. Joking on my toothpaste! Stop making me laugh!
What did
Oh
I
my-
just watch?
I was joking on it!
That's disgusting.
What's disgusting?
Good God.
This?
You guys can't aim for the...
I did. It was just I
Don't
got.
make me choke on my toothpaste!
Yeah, mine was like the 1 in 1,000.
Big summer blowout!
Oh, I don't know. I've only seen it in French.
You've only seen it in French?
Yeah.
He's Norwegian.
Andre,
Nope.
Big summer blowout!
get a handle on that woman.
There's no getting her under control.
Give her a funnel.
A spittoon funnel?
Yeah. Okay, so it's about 11:45, and of course we have a late start, but it's only about 5K to the end. It's cold, but it doesn't seem to be as cold as last morning. Yesterday morning, today is supposed to be a lower high. Gets confusing, but anyhow, we're all packed up and we're ready to head back. It'd be nice to get on the trail and warm up again. All right, we'll see you on the trail.
Sounds pretty healthy.
We just got to the road, access to the, I guess, the railway tracks to New. It started. We were worried about his vehicle not starting. We've been having so much problems with this vehicle, and he just changed the starter and an alternator. And yeah, we decided to really push the pace for the last part. So we left Andre and Amber behind just to work on my conditioning for future trips. So not including the little bit of stops that we had along the way, we did the 5 kilometers in an hour. So we really smoked that last part. And Ben, who hasn't really been doing this kind of winter camping, he's awesome stamina. He's a good friend of mine that we've done a lot of paddling trips together, and he was kind of concerned because this is kind of a new type of trip for him. But I knew he was in great shape. He's always been endurance athlete, especially with the biking. Although he hasn't been doing that much lately, but he's still in shape. But he was really pushing the pace, and my legs were much better, but my lungs weren't. So kudos to Ben because he just smoked me, and he's laughing because he says of all these years, it was payback for me putting him through some ringer type trips. So thank you, Ben.
Cheers.
All right. Thanks for joining. All right, we're just gonna pack up, go over to the warming tent. I'm gonna get changed. You can see all the frost building up on me from all my breath. I gotta get cleaned up, and eventually I guess Andre and Amber will show up. So, okay.